to half guard. Well, I have bad news for you, okay? Half guard is not one extra puzzle piece. It's more like 30, 40, 50 puzzle pieces, okay? There's lots of possibilities in half guard. I can't give you one thing that's gonna make half guard work, but I can give you some basic principles of things to go to, okay? I can give you a basic game plan of what do I wanna go to when I get out of this mount and I put him in a half guard, what do I wanna do, okay? We're gonna stick to the idea that his hands are on the floor, okay? It would change if he reaches down and he grabs me and does all that kind of stuff. Then it becomes another game that I have to think about, okay? But we'll start in simple terms, okay? His hands are on the floor. For whatever reason, he's electing to just leave those hands on the floor. I am able to get him into a half guard. Because his hands are on the floor. No, don't go elbow to the floor. His hands are on the floor. That means I can start to come up. If he's off the mat, I can go up to an elbow. And this is my preference, okay? Is to come to him, all right? My arm has come up, I grabbed him. I don't want to grab his head, okay? I want to grab his body, all right? If I can get up to here, I can actually, you'll note, I'm not going to do this, okay? I'm not going to really try to triangle his leg or something like that. I just want to be over it a little bit. And from here, if I can get to an elbow, I want to go to a hand. And you'll find that you have the ability to take people over. Now, this is very useful to learn this as a first principle, because in self-defense, from this position, for him to strike with me, he's typically going to put a hand on the floor or on me, and he's going to look to use one hand, okay? If I stay at range, this is where he's most dangerous, okay? As I come up, he's less dangerous. It's harder and harder for him to hit me, okay? And I can start to come up and get my hips over his hips and start to get right up on top of him, okay? So this is a kind of good starting point for thinking about half guard, because if he comes up, I want to go up to him. I don't want to give him a bunch of space. If it was fighting, he would start to lay lumber on me, okay? And I don't want to be there for that. So I'm going to get close to him. I understand. He kind of hit me like this. I'm not as afraid of this as I am of this. This is a real problem, okay? 1, 2, 3.